Hello everybody, Forest Month is here again. Today in our cabin I will do a short review for this small guy, Blackjack 155. And why I do this one, this is always, as I'm thinking, some small company for my bigger trackers, even bigger knives, say this guy and T3 tracker. You can see it could be nice, small, I can say high quality companion for one of my trackers. It is actually the smallest knife I have, and even I ever had. Sorry. So this is probably the smallest knife I really own. So I will start this. I'll put the details in my room. So just very shortly, this is Blackjack 155, made from 154 cm, as you can see here. I hope so. Yeah, made in USA. Probably it's made by Bark River Company. I'm not sure. I think the Blackjack is made in Bark River, but you can buy this one without the scales. This is not some, high standard. I mean, for the crafting, as you can see, there are, some like oversides. If I can put it in this way, maybe you can see these little corners. But to be honest, I don't feel any problem with that. When you buy this knife, maybe you can buy just the plain steel. You will put it in this way, and you can wrap it with a paracord, or buy this one, the scales. The problem with the scales is they cost about 50% of the knife. So the knife itself is quite cheap. I mean, for the high standard, good steel, I say, and really, it doesn't look like the scales came for this knife, because when you take the scales off, you see that the craftsmanship on the knife is really great. I say high standard, but not on the scales. It looks like some cheap company made it for this knife, but it doesn't matter. It really helps to grab the knife. As you can see now, I'll grab it with my 4 fingers. My pinky is in the hole here, but I got small hands, so for someone it couldn't be like this one, but it is not important. You get this small kydex sheath for it. It is meant to be a neck knife, as I know, so you can put it there and have it here. I don't use it in this way. I don't have any knife, swinging on my neck. I hate that. And I got the knife, I think, quite a long time, so there is still retention, but there is no the click now, because simply the steel is hardest, or is harder than the kydex is. So when I use the knife, of course, the corners which makes the click somewhere here are like rounded now. So what for I'm using the knife now, it is like my home knife. I'm using the knife for, I say, envelope opening, package opening. Even when I'm working with a leather for my sheets or whatever, I'm using this knife because it's very comfortable. It's very light. You can have it, grab it in this way. Very fine, nice tip. I hope you see it opposite on my neck. It is very fine, nice tip, and we got the convex edge, so it is sharp, very sharp. So when I'm working with that, I can grab the knife, and I'm using it this way. And with the knife's belly, it is really very good when you work with your leather. I mean, for say 1.5, 2, even 2.5 millimeters thick. So I can't put it in inches, because it will be really thin. About the thickness of the knife, it is thinner most of the knife I have, even if I'm talking about the folding knife, I will put the details in a room, as I said, but this is really, say, 3 millimeters, somewhere there. I don't know. But today I'd like to do this review because I will do another video as a comparing with another knife in a similar size but in different price. That's the point. So this is, I say, high quality made, talking about the knife itself, high quality made with very good steel, nice convex edge, and very nice as an EDC utility knife for all these. So this video is what this knife can do and how it can serve you as a company for your bigger knife, I mean for the easy bushcraft tasks. So I will not do some huge stupid things with the knife because it is, I think it's 7 centimeters blade, somewhere about 3 inches. It's very, very short and very lightweight. So I'll switch, adjust the camera, and let's go for it. So this is fresh branch. It was you seen some sided. It growed into our path we used. So I chop it up with my T3 tracker, and I will first do some short delimbing. You know, delimbing. You know, for the small knife as this one is. It's hard to say what means delimbing. Maybe some tasks will look stupid for you, but it is not that I'm that stupid. Maybe I'm, but not for this one. But I want to show you what the knife can do. So delimbing with just such small knife is not really high standard what we can do with the knife, but okay, we are done with this. Now let's say I want to put this one out, put this one off. Of course I can use some batoning stick and baton it through this one, but I like to do it in this way. So use small knife as it is. Of course I can break it now, I feel it, but I want to go more. You see that? Yes, you can see that. So see that now. So that was one way. Now I will do something else. This is very thin, you know, this is let's say 7 millimeters thick, so that's really nothing, but this way. Yeah, you can chop with it in this way, but you know, this is really more for fun than for real use. Let's have it in this way. Hey, we are closing 1 centimeter. You can do it. It is not practical, but you can. Maybe say you don't have a space for batoning, you know, so then you simply want to chop some little branch of a tree, or if you need it for some reason. Well, with some batoning, that could be different. That was quite nice. This is 1/2 inch. That was quite nice. Let's go through 1 inch about. This is fresh, as I said. This is fresh, quite hardwood. a little bit more than in mid-range in our country. We use this wood for handles for our axes, or another hand tool, even for hammer. So I made the wedge. I'm trying to go through. This one. I don't want to turn the wood now. I just want to do it, yes, in this way. You see that? So this is it, guys. Well, I think this knife, this one can prove. This is nearly close to weight, height of the blade. So I'm not saying it is necessary, but definitely, as you can see, the knife can do this one very nice, very nice. So it wasn't hard. I believe this is because the convex and its sharpness. It's really nice for some small things like this one. So it is really nice. For this one it is great. But okay, I think that's something like that is enough for these things. So using the full grip, yeah, guys, this knife perform very nice. This is over half of an inch thick wood, so definitely you can do it. It's very comfortable, very comfortable. So, just pulls, see that with that one pull. Nice. It bites wood nicely, really nice. I'll take these thin branches. So if not for one slice, then for 2 slices definitely. Guys, it is great. Nice about this knife is handling of the knife. This is really something. It is nice, small, soft. I say soft because of it's light, like tool, you know. This is really something for slicing. I'm going through the knot here, you see. For someone it could be knife for 3 fingers, I say, because I got small hands, so I can't put my pinky there. It is not super comfortable, but it is good enough for any handling. If you compare it with the height of the knife, it's really nice. There is very fine tip. Sorry. So using the tip now, just see it. I really push just a bit I'm going, as you can see, this is a bit wet. Yeah, it's a bit wet. I'm trying this one. So as you can see, this is nice one. I said it's a bit wet, so it's not exactly ready for slicing, but for the tip, so it is, as you can see, the tip is really fine. It's great for these tasks. It's really great. This is spruce, dried spruce. Well, this bottom stick isn't that good, but I hoped. So you can make the kindling with this. Very nice. Wow. This is, the blade is short, but it bites really deep. Well, I'll use it when I'll start fire. So as you can see, for the dried, of course, dried soft wood, it should slice well, and it really slices. Nice one, nice one. Wow. Just for the, as I said, for the kindlings, as you want to have it bites really deep. I was just test. I never did it with the knife. So what I will be worried about is just the tip. If I will not put it strong into the, let's say, table now, then I will be a bit worried to break the tip, because the tip is really fine. It's really nice. So that was just, inserting tip inside. That's it. You can see that. I don't know if this one can tell you something, but it is definitely 1.5, maybe 2 millimeters deep, which is good, as I said, for your say birch bark working, with your leather working or something like that. So that was some short review for this small guy, because you can't see it really that much today. I've seen a few videos about it, so I don't want to put it somewhere in the history, because the knife is still ready to buy. You can buy it somewhere, not expensive. That's important for the quality, and it is great. A company, even EDC, but for EDC, for me it is a bit small for things I want it, but as a utility knife, or as I said, a company, if you want it, let's say with my, I don't have it here, the tracker, Thom Browne tracker T4, the small, is quite a similar size like this one, but with in different position, as I said, because it has different abilities what to do. I mean the saw and rounded belly, but this one has the strong tip. I mean fine, nice tip against or compared to the T4 tracker. So this could be nice company, as I said, for the, let's say, T3 tracker, because it is really tiny knife against that. If I put it in really here, so you can feel it and you can see this. That's really nothing. Even the handle of the tracker is wider than the knife itself is. Well, that's something what I want to say. So as great as a utility knife, as a knife for your leather work, as I said, and definitely as a company knife, because it's very light, very utility if I say it this way. Very sharp, convex, very fine tip, so it's great to opposite. You, let's say, imagine, say you hunt or grab a fish, say let's say trout, and you need to prepare the fish. You can do it with this knife, of course, but definitely much better with this some kind of knife, even with this one, because the fine tip penetrate the skin nicely, the belly is working nicely. That's something what this knife doesn't have. See, this is really huge, massive tip compared to this knife. Of course, what I will not do with the tip is the twisting movement, you know, for some splitting, something like that. So I don't want to do this one, maybe on the spruce now, on this one, yes, but you know what I mean. I don't want to put it there and split it by the turn, because I will be worried about the break tip. Okay, so this is like a working review for the Blackjack 155 as a company. I hope you like it. I will make a video which will be on the start. As usual, I'm doing this one. It will be on the start of this video with the details. And what I'll say about recommendation of this knife. Definitely yes. As I said, maybe not for everything you need, because it is a really small knife for me, definitely. Even with my, I didn't set, I got my Makina Hunter. This is, you know, imagine this is a folder and this is a fixed blade. Let's see the difference. This is really, the folder is much, looks like a huge knife against this one. So you know, if someone says a fixed blade and folder, you know, it doesn't say everything, because there could be really different thing. But I will do now another video as a comparing with the Blackjack, with this cold steel, and with Bark River Mini Aurora. So you can't see my face, but I want to adjust the camera now. So have a nice time, see you next time, and see you in the future. Bye.